Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
Konnichiwa, Ohayo gozaimasu. It's your favorite FF14 maniac, the multi-dimensional Tajigin Khaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber form, transcending dimensions. Good to see you, Lurin. Good to see you, Miss. Glad you could arrive to the start of the stream with all that hype. That's what it's all about. So yeah, happy Final Fantasy for Saturday. So yeah, yesterday was a very special Friday. I had like 2 major events there. We had the Fall Guys like AI Constellations collab, and wasn't originally going to be Fall Guys, but Fall Guys ended up working out well. And then we were on VT Time, the talk show hosted by Lethia. I was the first guest of Season 3, so again, thank you so much to Lethia for having me. If you weren't able to see it, I think it's still like a VOD in her Twitch stream, but she's later like going to upload it on her YouTube channel, like the VOD version, like cut and more archived. I've actually been waiting. I feel like I've missed too many of your streams. Have you? Yeah. I feel like I haven't seen you around a little bit. It's fine though, Lauren. It's fine. It's good to see you. It's always good to have you. You absolute superstar. So yeah, I'm so looking forward to today. You know, I've been wanting to continue Heavensward more. I still want to go with the plan of having a complete FF14 week, which is gonna be very soon because it would be in about 2 weeks. It would be like the first complete week of July. July starts on a Saturday, so like, you know, the week after that, starting on Sunday or starting on Monday, depending on how you see it. We'll see if that works out, though. I may have something else come up. Well, yeah, because July 2nd, we have a karaoke relay, so it would be like, yes, the week would start on Monday the 3rd for me, in this case. So many things to look forward to. You need to make up for lost time? Yeah, don't worry, we're gonna have, if all goes well, we'll have that summer event collab. And yeah, I did see what you linked also on the Discord server, Lurin. Another event coming up. Oh yeah, like it's double MGP. By the way, I need to go to the Gold Saucer first thing as soon as we come in. But yeah, like there's gonna be double MGP rewards. I wonder if that also applies to the challenges. Like, you know, this probably applies to like the Cacpot, the mini games, all of that, the gates. But I wonder if it applies also to the challenges in the challenge log related to the Gold Saucer that, you know, they give you MGP if you complete them. But yeah, shall we jump into it? Shall we jump into it? Let me launch FF14 now. There is so much to do. It's not just MSQ. If we're able to, I think we're gonna do Astrologian and Black Mage Quest. The thing is, I wanna go to that rule. I really wanna do the rule I mentioned. Give me a second here. I need to set something up very quickly before we transition to the game. 1 second. Gonna be looking to my right for a little bit. What was I saying? I was talking about something. I forgot. Oh yeah. I want to do like the. I'll tell you in a moment. Give me a second. I need to do a little something here. Oh yeah, because I still have the... Okay, let's switch to the screen. I'm just gonna switch it. I still have it set up for YouTube, so I need to switch it for Twitch. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it has a Twitch chat. Give me a second. Okay, yeah. It seems to be set up for Twitch. Everything seems to be okay. I think we also need the feed on the top. There we go. Latest follower, latest sub, and latest cheer, I think. Was it latest cheer as well? Let me see. The game should be showing up any moment now. 1 second. Yeah, it's latest cheer. There you go. Latest cheer with bits and all that. Let's go into it. I'm in my Black Mage outfit right now, but yeah. So many people have playing FF16 and it looks so good. Yes, I know. I don't want to see any spoilers though, so I mostly have kept out of it. I did see a lot of it when they were having that event, like recently, and yeah, of course, it's When did it launch? It was this week, right? So it's launch week of FF16. You're watching Vermilion playing it yesterday. Ryder Vermilion or somebody else? Or was there another Vermilion? Because there's like other Vermilions, I think. But yeah. I didn't know he was playing it. He was playing FF16. My gosh. I wanna... okay, I might see that if it's him streaming it. I like to see him doing it. Oh yeah, so I was here for the Black Mage quest, and I already have another Black Mage quest, but the thing I want to do with the class quest now is to do them like at the time they would be taking place in the main scenario, like as if I were the level. This is level 60 already, so I think I would do this like at the end of Heavensward. And for Astrologian, let me see. Let me switch to Astro. I should switch to Astro anyway, it's supposed to be like my main class. Gear set list, Astro. How was it called in Japanese? It wasn't called Astorogen. Astorogen. No. It was called something else. I need to learn that. That's very important. That's great if he was. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to afford that anytime soon. Like, I gotta buy a whole PS5. Let me see. It's only on the PS5 right now, right? Give me a second. It's only on the PS5. Like, buying a whole PS5 just for that game is a worthy game just for that, but it's that and then a capture card. Like, I can't do that. Not anytime soon. But yeah. And then there's the fact that I want to play all the other FF games as well. It's coming to PC next year. Let's go. Let's go. I see a wild Sapphira showing up. There she is. Good to see you here, Lurin. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to check the quest of like feather in the cap. It doesn't show the level, but level 56, okay. So I would do it at the time I'm doing the level 56 quests in the main scenario. So let's get back to... No, wait. Before we get back to Ishkar, let me go to the Gold Saucer because I have only a few hours left to redeem my tickets, I think. And then I'll get new ones. I'm not gonna... Oh yeah, another thing I need to talk about today. I'm not gonna be streaming for... hold on. In 4 hours, give or take, is I think when we have the weekly Cagpot reset. I'm not gonna be streaming long enough to see that because I'm also going to be with HeroTuber Ronin, playing Fortnite with him and other people, if it all goes well. So it was actually gonna happen yesterday. It would have been a very eventful Friday, like 3 things going on for me, which is fantastic. But he had a problem with the internet. They had problems with the internet, so it was moved to today. So it will be like pretty much a few minutes, not a few minutes, but like an hour after the stream, depending on when I finish. But we should have the time. You have a new title in Sapphira. I didn't see that. What was it? All right, the mini Cagpot is over. Let's go for the bigger Cagpot. Witness to the Dark Apocalypse. Why does Sapphira keep getting involved with dark things like that? Look at her. Look at her. She's like a Sith Dark Knight Lord. and then like witness to the Armageddon, basically Dark Apocalypse. Poor Sapphira. Or I think actually no, I think she thrives on that. Let's see. I think I'm still on time, right? I don't remember if it was right for this week or what. Let's go to the cashier. Right. Okay, 1068. This was 0611. Yeah, it was June 11 when I bought it. Just to show you how long it's been. But sometimes it can be very long. She's your classic Dark Knight. Yes. This was 2296. I think this was just a random number. And then... Oh, yes. I think... Wait, was this a ticket I bought? Yeah, oh, yeah, I mentioned this last week. Yeah, because... Yeah. Huh. It says 16 because I bought this, if I'm not mistaken, when the FF16 event was happening. That's why I put 16 in there, but okay. Anyway, let's do this again. Let's do a random one first. 8446. Then let's do today's date. 0624. And finally, what should we do for the final number, Minna? What should we do for this final number? I don't want to just do another random one. I want to have something meaningful, like I did for like 16 there. Sometimes I do like meaningful things, in a way. I don't know. If anybody could just give me a random number, that would be fine too. I was trying to think of like something recent that happened. By the way, I finally finished Kamen Rider Amazon Season 1. At last, at last. How do you find the finale of Season 1? I'll tell you this though, I hope it's not a big spoiler, but Season 2 takes place like sometime after Season 1, so Season 1 in itself is kind of like a complete series. Like its own complete series, and then Season 2 is also kind of its own complete series. It does follow up from Season 1, but it's also quite a lot of changes, and it's sometime after, quite some time after that. Alright, not gonna say any more though. お前は誰だ俺の中の俺確認が触れたその姿見せろ外のデリベーション In celebration of that, let's do the start date of Amazons, which was 2016. Let's do that. We live in Armageddon. 風を切れそれを落としてこの街を食うか食われるさの方を定め Oh yeah こら悲しみをながら消えるねスティ生きる Alright, that's enough. So, to continue here, no, this is something else. What is this? This was like the advanced version of Stone Vigil, I think. The hard version, I mean. Very interesting. I thought the Red Kamen Rider was going to become the main guy at the end. Oh, yeah. Well, the Rookie Green Rider became the main hero at the end. Oh, yeah. That's interesting that you saw that in Amazon Alpha. The Red Rider, as you say. That was Amazon Alpha. No, yeah, like, it was definitely going to be Amazon Omega as the main hero at the end. Maybe it's my Kamen Rider experience that says that. Like, his story is like starting in a very small place, like in his life in general, and then developing into something greater. So Alpha already, he had development too, and he had important things going on as well, but he was already like established, so to speak. But yeah. Okay, where am I supposed to go again? The mansion? It's the mansion, isn't it? Doesn't quite show it here, but I think it's the mansion. Because I left it at another question mark spot. No, wait. This is Foundation. Let me try to go to the mansion. If not, I can take a look at the wiki to see the starting point, or you can tell me in the chat. Which one was it? The last vigil, right? Yes. If I recall correctly, and it's right there. House for Tom. Even if this is not the place, I don't mind looking at this beautiful manor. Manor, mansion, is that the same thing? What quest are you on? I recently finished the Two Brothers quest lines. That's what we last did here. Forgot their names already. Ah, yes, here we get the Black Chocobo Whistle. Looking forward to that. The full Tom Stewart looks as though he has something to say. Yush! It is time to continue this. Ikimashou. Usukimashou. Ah, Master Tajikin. My Lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Actuarel and Lord Manolane. If you would remain here for a moment. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta say the reference. My Lord the Count much desires to speak with you. Tell me, where is Khaiden? For I much desire to speak with him. Tell me, where is Khaiden? For I much desire to speak with him. A Balrog of Morgoth. What did you say? A Balrog of Morgoth. What did you say? We're taking the hobbits to Isengard, stupid fat hobbits! We're taking the hobbits to Isengard, stupid fat hobbits! This must look so weird if nobody, for those who don't get the reference, but yeah. That song just ruined my life! Oh, ether compass, time to teach you how to do ether currents. Yeah. I saw they're a new thing. I have no idea what they're gonna be like though. The fact that you have to say the word teach. Didn't realize they went deeper than that. Alright, let's continue here. Don't go through me, that's rude. That's rude. Yeah. Every time I see it. I see that.
The
I do that
hero
reference.
returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Imanolane's life. Aye, he told me everything.
Bless his heart.
I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
Of course, that's what I do.
My lord,
What is it? Speak.
pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
Who's the idiot that did this? They're wards of House Forton. Who's the dumbass that did this now?
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries.
It's the one where we made our home, right? Forgot the name already.
Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grino, my lord.
Sir Grino, that's the name of the dumbass.
Sir Grino is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail.
That makes it even worse. We're in good standing with House Zamail. All those times I've gone to Zamail Darkhold, especially. It's not necessarily part of the story, right? But still. Especially after what happened. Oh no, I don't like what you're saying in the chat there, Lurin. If they hurt Tataru, somebody needs to be banished from House Zamail.
How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
If that is the case, I get the feeling it's way deeper than that. And that knight himself, whatever his name was, is also a pawn in the whole thing. Stupid politics. Yeah. So you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen. There are those who will never be swayed. Even so, we're at wars, they can't just do that shit. Men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. And also part of the same house that is celebrating us? You need to get your shit together, Ishgard. Just like that one such member of House Zamail is manipulator Sir Grino, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yeah, if it's like that, then he's just another pawn. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Emmerich at the congregation of our knights most heavenly. He will know more of these charges. Sir Emmerich can be trusted, right? He's always a good friend. Seriously, like after the end of, right before Heavensward, the end of the post ARR content, I can't trust anybody after that shit. For heaven's sake. For Heavensward's sake. But still, I feel like Sir Emmerich can be trusted. Okay, let's go to the Forgotten Knight. The names in here, every single one of them is so good. Of course, you know my favorite, Athenium Astrologicum. Welcome to FF14. Shut up! We're gonna get betrayal every single expansion. Stop it. For heaven's sake. Again, for Heavensward's sake. Oh yeah, but the Forgotten Knight, let's go over here. Was that the, that was our inn, right? Yeah, there we go, that's our inn. That's the one they were talking about, and somebody just trying to do some political gambit. What do you think this is? A Song of Ice and Fire? Stop your BS. Sounds like such a Game of Thrones thing, seriously. What's happening here? Khaiden, have at this moment resolved to go and fetch you. I presume you have heard what happened then? Of course I did, Hosh Font. Now it's not the time to get thirsty with me. I'm kidding. He can get thirsty on me anytime. He is fun to be around. Sir Emmerich has told me much and more about you. I'd like to say my expectations are high. Lucia. That they should regard the signs with such suspicion, even after you stood with us on the steps of faith. It is bad comedy. See, she echoes my sentiments and she phrases them even better than I do. I love her. I love her. That's why I have her as a triple triad card. Just kidding. I mean, I just have them because of the... I just go for like the recommended decks, but she tends to be there a lot. Do I have her? I think I have her in my one of my active decks. Yet unlike the grave injustice you suffered in all that, this wrong may swiftly be right. Seriously, I just love her. She is the best. She has such a good head on her shoulders, so to speak. It has been too long, Khaiden. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alvinu and Mistress Tataru, I take it? Word of their entertainment reaches while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I don't know which is the more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feather whale. The Sequino accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the Heavensward. And we are wards of House Fortamp, and we also have the praise of House Email. What the fuck are you talking about, Emmerich? Seriously, Ishgard needs to get his shit together. What is wrong with people here? I have a new headpiece? Oh, it's the, I had it for a while, I think, Illurin. It's the one from, like, the, I forget what it's called. The level 50, like, thing that you get with, like, elegant tombstones. I just kept it for the rest of the outfit. I think it looks nice. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop. The 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard. Sworn to serve his eminence alone. Not so fine, are they? Not so fine. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable. Unimpeachable. And I have not the authority to challenge their actions. The finest knights, and one of them is just used as a brute pawn. Welcome to politics, my friend. That's not the politics I like. I played my civilization. I know politics. Just kidding. But yeah. After all the signs have done, routing the heretics and defeating Sheba, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there not we can do? Yeah, like, that's gotta be enough proof right there. That we're good. Because what solid proof do they have? This is what we need to see still. We're gonna go to court. This is starting to turn into Asa turning. Can I get Phoenix Wright to defend me? He's good. We're gonna get Miles Edgeworth on the prosecution. But yeah, like, what proof do they have? What is it that they have? They must have something that looks incriminating. Much like the stuff that happened in Ul'dah. Godforsaken place at the end of the post-ARR content. Which was kind of good proof, kind of not. We'll talk more about that when that comes up again. I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. This is all we can do? What the hell is going on? It's starting to be like a Song of Ice and Fire. No spoilers, but there's a certain character that has no other choice but to go for trial by combat. I'll kick their asses. Point me in the direction. Point me in the direction, Emmerich. Of course. In a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition. See, the Inquisition, that's what I didn't expect. I did not expect them, and here they are. I should have known. Again, welcome to FF14. But yeah, in a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true, regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alfinu and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Ser Grignard and a second of his choosing, another knight of the Heavensward most like. See, this is where it's gonna be difficult to win. Two of them? By the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Damn it, if Tataru had continued to train as an Arcanist. She was an Arcanist, right? I knew she could do it. She just needed to train harder. But yeah. Master Alfinu's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of march of skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Hoshfont. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. Hold on, I gotta do something. I gotta do something. So what did he say? He said, the most accomplished warrior among us. Among us. Every time it's said, I have to do it. Every time it's said, I have to do it. All right? I'm not the imposter this time. I'm the most accomplished warrior. We need to have a mode like that. The most accomplished warrior in Among Us. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alfido at once and inform him of our intentions. Khaiden, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. Well, fighting is what I do best, I guess. What is going on here? Do you consider me to be another brute? Fighting is all I do here? I get it. Like, Alfino is the one that's really... The one that's better at words and politics and all this nonsense, but... For heaven's sake. For heaven's sword's sake. What is wrong with this bloody planet? I get it that we're in a sort of medieval society, but come on, people. Come on. Let's see if they have anything different to say. Well, as Lucia said, bad comedy. Trial will be held at the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. That is a mouthful of a name. Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. I will be in attendance, as will many others with a vested interest in the outcome. Stint not in your preparations, my friend. The Knights of the Heavensward will provide a stern test for even one such as you. I'm not gonna underestimate them. I am here to murder them, but I'm not gonna underestimate them. See, I would murder them. I would just murder them right there, right then, but it's probably not gonna make us look good. But I mean, it's a trial by combat. Surely death is appropriate in this case. Are they gonna try to kill me? If they're willing to kill me, I am gonna burn them all the way to the Nether Realm. That's right, the Nether Realm from the Mortal Kombat multiverse. That's the sort of person I am. I can have the power to transcend dimensions. Right? Blood for the blood gods. Now that's definitely gonna make me look bad though. They're talking about heresy and all that. I don't think it's gonna be that kind of trial by combat. So let's go for the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Try saying that 3 times fast. Let's go to the shark. What was it again? Let me find it. Hold on. From here, the pillars, the tribunal. Corn for the cornflakes. Yes, that sounds better. That sounds better. Posh font. Talk to this person. I want to talk to this person here. The Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine is no place for outsiders, unless they are come to stand before the Fury and answer for their deeds. We're here for something better than that, my friend. Alright, I need to go. I need to have a 90-second ad break here. So let it happen. I'm just gonna drink some water in the meantime. I have not been hydrating well. Let me go for more of that. Nice chill music here, though. One second here, while I readjust everything. Yeah, just gotta wait a little bit for this. In the meantime, let's check the challenge log. Where's my challenge log? There we go. There's no shortcut for that, I just realized. Like, for example, when that event happens, will we get like 2,000 for doing this instead of 1,000? 3,000 instead of 1,500? Look at the reward for participating in 5 gates. It's a super easy thing to do. Successfully complete 3 gates, 8,000, and then the gates themselves give you something like... There's so much you can do there. And there are 3 chocobo races, and there are 20. That one takes much longer than successfully completing 3 gates. But yeah, I have not been playing FF14 enough off the stream. Just no time for it, I guess. Fall Guys is taking kind of a priority. And I started this new RPG Maker game called Heroes Realm. I would love to show you something. Probably not here on stream, but show you something of that, like outside of it. But anyway, let's continue. Listen carefully, Khaiden. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges, and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mr. Stataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Ser Grino's face when he sees his true opponent. 'Twill be priceless. Yeah, if they're setting it up like this, something is gonna go wrong. Something is gonna go wrong here. At this point, we need a Savior of Tataru title in this game. That would be nice, actually. I'll save her, don't you worry. I will hurry. But yeah, the double MGP, yeah. We'll see how it goes. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in this stance and I shall cheer so loud, you will wonder how you could have ever contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? Oh my god, I love him. I love him. He's the best. If he has an attitude like this, he can be as thirsty as he wants. I don't care. Alright. As an astrologian, this may not be easy. So if I don't succeed in this, I might switch to Black Mage. But they're gonna lower the difficulty after this. Yeesh. Bring it on.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward.
The prosecution. Right?
Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I love their armor though.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Usually this wouldn't be enough proof for anything, but it's gotta be because he's trusted as one of the 12. Right? Otherwise, this is so like weak. Such a weak claim. No proof. It's just
Let the
one
accused
witness.
step forward.
The defendants.
Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
There's one thing I gotta say though. Usually, like, trial by combat would be like a super, like, impractical, primitive, like, thing to do, but the thing is, whether it's in a Song of Ice and Fire, whether it's in a Song of Heavensward in FF14 or so, the difference we have here is that there are gods watching, and there's the implication that, like, you're favored by the gods, and, like, you know, these are tangible gods, basically, so there's that. Poor Tataru, oh, don't worry, she'll be fine. How is she so scared? She's been through worse than this. No, that's the thing, she's been through worse than this. She'll survive. I got her back.
I, Alfino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru, am innocent of this charge, but I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
She is stable. Listen to her. Listen how well she sounds. She knows what she's gotta say. She's scared, sure, but not enough to unface her. She's fine. I know she's got it in her. Time for my grand entrance.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
I would like to see Sir Emerick and Hodgefont be part of this, though. But I gotta be the superstar, don't I? Let's do it. Oreda! Your favorite superstar is here. Ishgard requires my charisma, my beautiful cosmic self. I'm here. I'm here
Just
as well.
as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mama's farce.
She's got you as her champion, so she's fine. You're right, you're right. Well, yes, this can be approved. So be it. Yosh, tatagai no doki da. Hey, I'm all for these sorts of fights too. Fighting in an arena, I can go for that. Come on, Sir Grima. You think yourself so good? Come and give me your best in the arena. Me and Alfino. Me and Alfino. A superstar duo is what we are. Not an alliteration like Superstar Squad, but it still works out. Look at Tataru in the back!
Arone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous and cast down the wicked.
And I'm gonna fight as Astral Legend. Let's see how that goes. Tataru in the back, it feels like a stage in a fighting game where sometimes like stuff going on in the back like that. Yoshi, ikuzo. Astro no chikara, Hoshi no chikara. Mite kudasai. Let's see how to do this. I'm a little bit rusty actually. Let me try gravity. I could also heal myself, heal Alphino, depending on how it goes. Let's avoid those AoEs. I'm gonna need. Can I boost? Can I can give this to Alphino too, right? Come on then. Get next to your friend here so I can. Uh-oh. I've aggroed them both. You think you can laugh better than me, bitch? You don't know who you're facing. You wanna act all evil when you're supposed to be this holy knight? I'll show you. I'll show you. Oh shit. Alphino. What am I supposed to do here? Yes, I am a fine champion. Thank you, Sir Polycrane. However you say your bloody name. What do I do to get Alphino out of there? That's the difficult part here. You can stay healed. Bad news is DPS will be slow. Yeah. Speaking of which, let me heal myself. Physician, heal thyself. Let me kill this one first. Khaiden, Alphino, look out. What is going on?
I've got you now.
You got me now? What?
Down
What
with
is she gonna
you.
do? What is she gonna do? What is he gonna do? Why did I say she? Die! 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 Oh, I'm healing. Hold on. I meant to do something. Uh-oh. Die! 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 You put yourself in combat. You know there's the risk of death here. Hold on, hold on. I mean... Benefit 2. I need to heal Alphino. He's not in danger, but just in case. Just in case. He's over half health. That's the policy, right? Let him be DPS. I'm gonna be a tank and a healer at the same time. I'm taking the damage, and I'm healing. No, let's end this. Let's end this. Let's take you. No, that's you, Sir Polycrane. Shine! Come on. I request the tribunal allow me the right to slit their throats in front of them right now. Right now. Yeah, kill the chain. I didn't see like a chain targeted, being able to be targeted, but yeah. We won! The Fury has spoken. Afinu Levelu, Tataru Taru. Oh, also, this is the first time I realized her full name is Tataru Taru. It may have been mentioned before, but I think I forgot. It's amazing. But yeah, Afinu Levelu, Levju. Yeah, no wait, pronunciation. Afinu Levju, Tataru Taru. You are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive of her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners, accused, go forth in peace. You're a terrible adjudicator, though. Not seeing enough proof from the defendants as well. He's terrible. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. Don't mention it, my friend. We have much more to go through together. Yes, Astra for the win. Astra for the win. I wasn't even focusing that much. Like, I was more focused on my trash talk. It's alright though, let's continue here. By the Fury, what a splendid victory. To see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me into the very depths of my soul. I need to see what he's saying here in Japanese. He must be saying something about our bodies and the way we're sweating and and how beautiful our bots look in the middle of combat. Our leg, something like that. Oh, Hoshwan. I might be wrong though, but he would say something like that. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. Let's go. Yeah, because Cosmo in the future may also be black. Either black or purple, or even white, I think. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. Ah, there it is. Oh yeah, I love Hosh Fun too, Lurin. We'll see each other, my friend. Don't you worry. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek. Elegant yet eager. What say you, Khaiden? Will you take her for your steed? Of course. Come. Be part of the superstar squad. We have many other mounts part of it. Oh, Lord Hoshfont! Chocobos are prohibited in the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. I make so much effort to read the whole name. He treats the Chocobo right, though. He's being very kind to it. That's fine. That's a great knight. He deserves a promotion. He deserves to be one of the actual 12 knights. Like, demote that guy that was fighting us. Demote those two that were fighting us and put that knight in one of their places. See? See? That's how I do politics. That's my politics. Getting involved in the government affairs, like government employment and all that. But yeah, Ether Compass, Ether Currents. You obtain a black chocobo. When under time, you'll have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. I have the conditions, right? I think they mean like the ether currents and all that. So I fly in a given region, must find and attune to all local ether currents. Not to attune to some ether current, I must commit to an exploration. To aid you in this endeavor, you have also obtained an ether compass, which will provide you with both the bearing and the distance of the nearest ether current upon use. The ether compass can be found under collection in the beauty section of the main menu. To view, press select travel from the main menu, followed by ether currents. Do you remember collecting those Animoculos in Genshin to leverage your statue of the 7? I don't think I got as far as that, Lurin, or... Yeah, it's literally that, but in FF14. But to learn fly in each region. And what we're talking about here... Yeah, I'm wondering, so was flying introduced with Heavensward in Final Fantasy XIV? Because... Ooh! We'll talk about that more in a moment. We got to acknowledge a raid here. Iba!
We'll die for our king, we'll die for our king, and our souls will be stained by their blood. We'll die for our king, we'll die for our king, and our souls
will be stained by the blood. By the blood of Kiba the Barbarian and his crew of people. Kiba, thank you for the invasion from another dimension right here. Thank you so much, Kiba, for the Lake of Fire raid. It's a Lake of Fire dimension. So you were playing, thank you, Miss, for the shout out. Monster Hunter Stories 2 Wings of Ruin. Yeah, Kiba like plays some Monster Hunter here and there. Nice stuff, Kiba. Well, thank you for the raid. And welcome, Minna. I am the multi-dimensional Tajigin Khaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber form. So welcome everybody to the FF14 dimension this time. We're advancing well to FF14, righting some wrongs, unlocking some things in the game. So yeah, so Kiba, hope the stream went well. Thank you so much for the raid. If you need to rest, of course, go for it. Anytime somebody raids me out, I always assume that they just need to leave right now, because ending a stream is a you know, you just ended a stream. It's like, it's a lot of work right there. You just did. Well, yeah, let's continue here with... Wait. I wanted to read about the ether currents thing. Okay, about the collection. A fine addition to my collection. That was a Star Wars reference, I think. I think some of you got it. Look at what we got here. I stay for a few? Alright, Kiba, thank you so much. It's good to have you here. So yeah, how was Monster Hunter Stories 2? I hope it treated you well. Ether currents are hidden around the map. To use the compass, you just got to find them. Highly recommend put it in on your hotbar. Okay, what do I have here? An alarm. I'm gonna put the alarm here. I haven't used that yet, but I wanted to keep that just in case. Let's put the ether compass right here. It was good? Alright. Let's continue here with Lord Hoshfan. Ooh. Oh, this has got to be the Archbishop, right? This is the Archbishop. This is the Archbishop. It's got to be the Archbishop. I love the look of him. Come on, he's gotta be a good man. He's gotta be good at what he does. Come on. Or you can be like me and cheat and use the wikis maps. I might do that, but at first I'm gonna try doing it as it is. See how it turns out. But alright, disclosure, Lord Hoshfan thinks you could do with a well-deserved rest. Why would you do that, says Lurin? Black chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fall Town Manor. The Count has done so already, and would doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Rest assured that Master Alphinu and Mr. Stataru are no longer in danger. They will join you at the Manor Anon. What did they see though? Because I get the feeling they were talking to somebody that is not in good standing with Ishgard, whether they deserve that or not. I want to know what they were doing though. Because I feel like they were up to something. Not something bad, but they were doing something important. And might I say how great the graphics look right here? Like the shading. How the shadows are here on me. The shadows are not on this side. It's something I always appreciate, but I don't point out enough, I think. And my graphics are like in standard right now. Because if I put them any higher, like on high, the game is gonna laugh. For example. Well, it's not lagging right now, but when there's more going on, it's gonna do that. Yeah, it's already doing that. It looks stunning one way or another. That's Final Fantasy XIV for you. You see? That's Final Fantasy XIV for you. When the day comes when I get the PC upgrades, we'll have a higher graphics, don't you worry. That looks amazing like this though. I find that what happens when it goes to the higher graphics is that it kind of loses the sharpness and it becomes more... less sharp, I guess, in lack of a better way to say it. Somebody could describe it better, probably. Because the efficiency is missed. It does save a lot of time, but it depends on what kind of experience you want to get, honestly. And I don't know what I'll do. For now, I'm gonna try to use the Ether Compass. If I feel like I don't want to spend too much time doing that and focus on other parts of the game instead, then I'm probably gonna use the wiki, but we'll see. Honorua, it brings me joy to see you in good health, Master Tajigan. Am Elaine, my boy. Are you trying to become the talk of the city? Because if you are, you're doing an admirable job of it. This is just what I do. If I happen to be an absolute superstar, that's just a happy coincidence. No, I'm the sort of person that would do it. I was not present at the trial, but my father told me of your performance. He said you were a wonder to behold. Let's talk to the manservant as well. See, we gotta walk here. I always toggle walk around here. It's gotta be that way. Can we do the triple triad challenge? I don't think we can do that. I think there's gotta be some key point to the story when we finally unlock them. Something is keeping them locked right now. It's gotta have something to do with the story. With the quests themselves. Alone smiles on us yet again, Master Tajigan, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess, I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand? I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. No, Actuarl. It's good that you see the strength in others. I was not underestimating them either. I went there with the intent to murder them and slit their throats and spill their blood all over the tribunal, but I didn't underestimate them. I didn't underestimate them. Besting two of the Heavensward while the city's elite looked on. By the fury, anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. Why am I saying murder so much? Slit their throats and all that. There's something fun about it. My lord! What happened now? We have just received a message from the vault. His Eminence the Archbishop requests the presence of Master Tajigan. An invitation from the Archbishop! What an honor. It will be an honor to visit him. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, it would be wise not to delay. Go, Master Tajigan. We shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him, and he will escort you inside. Of course. I'll show all the proper respect to the Archbishop. I'm sure he deserves it. I can actually just fly you around and get you them pretty fast. You just need to narrow down the positions for me. It's definitely the easiest way to get them unlocked. That might work. That might work if we can do that. But for now, I'm gonna keep trying it like this. What happens if I use this right now, actually? Alright. That's what I expected. Oh, this part. Do not worry about Master Alphinu and Mistress Tataru. We will tend to them when they return from the tribunal. You better. Please do so, please do so. Okay, yeah, that's what they're saying. The same thing as before. In case you have forgotten, the vault lies at the opposite end of the Hoplon. Pray do not keep His Eminence waiting. Of course, it will be an honor to meet His Eminence, the Archbishop. What is his name? I think we're gonna learn it very soon. correct me if I'm wrong. We saw him in a cutscene before, right? Like setting up Heavensward. I don't remember what it was specifically, but I think I can watch it if I go to an inn. Not gonna do it right now, but just saying, I think it's something I can do. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's not use the Ethernet shard. Let's just sprint all the way there. Let's go. Oh, yes. No, I'm gonna stop running. I'm gonna stop running. Let the sprint just run out, and I'm gonna stop running. Okay, it's not even gonna run out, but I gotta climb these steps just walking. And the sprint kinda applies even when I'm walking. Yes, you saw him dunk into an ASEAN. Oh, no, no. At the end of post ARR, for heaven's sake. For heaven's sake! They're manipulating so many things. It's the ASEANs all along. It's the asshole ASEANs all along. This is everything. Every betrayal, every bad thing that's happened. It's gotta be their fault. Even like Uri and Jay, for heaven's sake. I get the feeling there's something good going on with Uri and Jay. I think that there's like ASEANs with good intentions, actually. But we'll see more about that. Ishgardian Priest, my god, the robe is amazing. We're honored to receive you, Master Tajigan. This way, please. It is my honor as well. Please lead the way. Welcome to FF10. Oh, wait, I already said that. Oh, yeah. No, you meant to say FF14. I thought you meant FF10 for a moment. Yeah. Welcome to FF14. So many welcomes today. How wholesome of you. Your Eminence. Sir Emmerich is there. Who's the person with the white armor? Ah. Gotta be the head of the 12 Knights, maybe.
It is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
It's my honor to meet you as well.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise.
Archbishop Thordan VII.
I am Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies.
See, I like him. I like him a lot.
You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate. But, as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress.
See, he has honor, he has honor. I don't remember what the context was for the ASEAN thing, but maybe I'll watch the cutscene again, actually.
Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
I gotta say, this camera angle is so good.
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information.
Sir Zephyrin is great, though. The armor. It's so good. I probably can get that armor as a tanking class. Or well, something like that.
Sir Grino has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
But yeah, if I had this armor, obviously the blue would be purple instead, and it would look so freaking good. So freaking good.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence,
He's gotta be his personal guard.
As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
That's why he doesn't want to leave his side, I think. Yeah, Sir Emmerich. That look was a little bit weird. Look at this. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. But it's such a Final Fantasy thing.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position.
See, these sorts of things Final Fantasy does so well. These majestic scenes like this. I'm sure 16 has a lot of that too.
Now, tell me, young man. What do you know of the Asians?
What indeed? Aha.
Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them. Have entertained them as guests, even.
What business does your eminence have with the Asians? Or rather, what business do they have with your eminence? Oh. Here we are then.
Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course. Nor less of being their puppet.
I like this guy.
Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict.
Honestly, I believe him. I believe that he has good intentions. But he could be lying. He still could be lying. He's actually siding with the Asians. But yeah.
And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light.
The power of the Warriors of Light. How great this cutscene would be with a whole party of people here. If I can somehow edit that to have like 4, 5, 6 characters maybe as a whole party, that would be such a classic FF experience. Is he really helping or is he playing you to get you to trust him? Ah, that is the question I'm asking, Lurin. Of course, I'm gonna take his word for it. But I'm always gonna be watching my back, so to speak.
If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Yes, let us hope it goes that way. Well, he exceeded my expectations. I liked him. He is truly a great Archbishop. Great, Monarch. I guess he's like the ruler. He's the sovereign of Ishgard. Head of state. Okay, now we go back to Photon Monarch. So we'll teleport back there. Let me run the 90-second ads in the meantime. It's time for another 90 seconds. I don't know. I feel like I should just let them play at this point. I'll try to bother too much with not showing part of what I'm doing, I guess. But yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't need to teleport. My bad. I'll drink some water too. I have not been hydrating well today. No, I have not. There they are. No worse for the wear, from the looks of it. Let's wait a few seconds here, and then we'll get back to it. Oh yeah, we are 1 hour into the stream. Let me check a few things quickly. In the meantime. Yeah, I can take this moment. If I don't go AFK during the ad breaks, I can do something. I can do like some other things in the meanwhile. In the meanwhile. Just checking something quickly. 1 second here. I want to talk to the steward. See if he has something to say. Are Praise alone that Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru did not come to harm. Pardon me, is there aught you require? Right, that's all good. That's all good, steward. I nearly cried when you stepped forward at the tribunal, Khaiden. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Of course, Tataru. You think I'm not gonna be there for you whenever I can? Absolutely. Seriously, seriously. Playing this game is sometimes... hold on.
There you are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you?
Oh, yeah. I gotta tell you what he said about the Asians.
Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced.
Asians.
By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Asians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well.
It's gotta be the entire planet for them. I wouldn't expect anything less.
We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you.
Huh? She scared me for a moment.
When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Rauban is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
I mean, I'm not surprised that they're going for that, but we gotta do something!
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account.
No, there's more. There's more people we can have for that, surely?
Lord
Oh, yeah.
Orchiphon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay.
Yes, indeed.
We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauban.
How will we do it, though? Well, Alphino is the one that can be good with the plans. See, sometimes I am just the brute muscle. I'm just the muscle. This time, I think I'm that. Playing this game sometimes like playing Among Us. You don't know who is trustworthy and who isn't. I hate this. Why am I playing this game again? Why have I been playing this game for like a year again? Well, that government is a dumpster fire. The one thing that was gonna happen, that was gonna maybe make it better, they killed the one person that was gonna make that possible. For something beyond all that, I think. But, you know, the monarchy was gonna step down. Are they even gonna have a monarchy at this point? One way or another, like, we got what the Sultana wanted, which is the monarchy dissolving, just in a more explosive way. But we'll see. Don't tell me if there's a new monarch. If a new Sultan or Sultana steps on, I don't think it's gonna be a good one. Cats, I hope we're not too late to save General Rauban. I should have told you sooner. About the execution, I mean. But what with the trial and everything? Don't you worry, we will hurry. Alphino wishes to share his plan of action for rescuing Rauban. Merylwib, talk to me. Merylwib, Kani, Senna, come on. They're not doing well after that, are they? I get the feeling their hands are tied, being able to help us or something, but we'll see. Something is going on with them. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into all that without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose that we visit Limsa Lominsa. Ah, you heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House for Tom and a Lominsan consortium. I hope I get to find out why why we are in trouble in all that, that's fine. But why on earth would we be in trouble in Limsa Lominsa and Gridania? Like, their rulers know we're not guilty of this? Kani, Senna, and Merylwib, they're not gonna have us as like fugitives there or anything. But yeah, time to find out what the other government rulers think. Yeah. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Rauban. Diplomatic reasons? I think this is the kind of things that leads to a world war. World War I was like that. I don't know, I need to see because it doesn't sound believable to me. Would be seen as meddling in the affairs of Ul'dah? I can start to see what you mean, but it doesn't sound like he has what's the word? Credit to it? Credit is not the word, but it doesn't sound like there's much behind it. World War Eorsia. I feel like that already happened in the past. I mean, Ishgard was not exactly friendly before. But yeah. You know. This is what I meant when I said their hands were tied. How is that meddling in the affairs of old dad, though? Like, actually, no, I can see what you mean, Mist. Well, we're probably gonna find out more about this, but yeah, like, if they just allow us to just walk freely through the streets, old dad is going to find out about that, and they're going to send the Crystal Cowards. The Crystal Cowards are also, like, all over the place as well. And they're gonna be like, hey, you're letting old damn fugitives just run around. We can't be in an alliance with you if you let that happen. Merlwhip. Canisena. Yeah, that's probably what that is now. That being said, this rescue mission is probably under the radar. It's not something she can be known for doing. I mean, this is indeed meddling in the affairs of old Dan. But alright. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lominsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Santhale at Bulwark Hall on the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Like, I don't know, to an extent I think we can still walk through the streets, through Limsa Lominsa and Gridania peacefully. Like, we can't stay there for long, but we kind of have to hide. But I don't think we, like, and I'm not saying it because we literally can do it in terms of gameplay. I mean it because of other reasons. Like, something kind of tells me that we're not exactly as persecuted as we are. It's just that we can't stay in Limsa or Gridania for too long. But yeah. Miss Weaver, are you here in this map? I saw somebody do an emote that has a similar name to you. I'm not sure if that was you. But yeah, let's see where we're supposed to go. Claim General Affairs. Bulwark Hall. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. Not you? Oh, okay. Somebody had a name similar to you. Like, their last name is Miss Weaver, literally. You're not right now. Alright. It's been a while since I've spoken to this person. Alpino being here is a familiar sight, in a way. Finally, we're finding We're finding out more about this. Speak with Sergeant Santhale when you are ready to meet the Admiral. He will admit us to the bridge. Sergeant, the Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word and I will take you to her. See, he's an ally as well. I'm sure Merlwhip is not liking this situation. She's not the kind to care much about politics, but, you know, being the head of state here, she has no choice. She's somebody who became a leader and didn't want to, basically. Yeah, it's pirate time again, yeah.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
There it is! There it is! There it is! I was even more right than I thought. There's no persecution going on, only in Ul'dah. We really can just walk through Limsa Lominsa and Gridania. Unless it's like we just linger there for too long or we do something like very notable. Like we just like play music in front of the Ethernet. And they'll be like, hey, that's Khaiden Tajigen, the superstar. And then somebody knows and yeah, like for the most part we're fine, it seems.
Sharp as ever, Master Elfino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found.
Already it feels like the justice system here is a lot better than in Ishgard, although the Archbishop himself apologized for that, so if they were gonna be like that, I get the feeling that Tatadu and Alpino were gonna be fine either way. The Archbishop would have intervened. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? These people saved us. What are you doing there? Something like that.
Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms.
Yeah, right about that.
In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen.
I'm glad it's going this way because I just didn't find believable at the end of ARR that we're gonna be like taught as criminals all of a sudden like that. There was some like kind of proof. I was there with the Sultana. I had the poison in my pocket. It was all set up, but and the Crystal Braves, you know, when we made them, they had a lot of influence, and the Syndicate has a lot of influence. But still, even with all that, like, it didn't seem believable to me. It seemed to be too contrived. But it's not like that. It's not like that. Let's find out more, though.
There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana.
When she mentioned she didn't want to be, she was gonna dissolve the monarchy, I wonder if that played a part in the assassination, because something about the assassination feels like it had nothing to do with that. It was just a coincidence. They were after other objectives, you know, mostly revolving around us.
There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What?
She said that to me
But
too.
such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
And she wanted my hand as well. So myself, Merlwyb, and Canny Senna. What a nice alliance.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo.
There's gotta be more to it than that.
But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Could it be? I dare not hope.
Oh, Alphino, you clever boy, what have you figured out? What have you figured out?
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing.
Haha, sons of bitches. Sons of bitches. Come on, it can't be just for that reason. There's gotta be more. Like you and me were saying, it's not Merlwyb and Canny Senna don't trust you. It's more like they had to figure out how to help you in a way that wouldn't put themselves and their nations in any danger. They did that impeccably though. Just saying that to the Syndicate and it's not even public. Yeah. If it goes well, they're never gonna know something like that happened. They're gonna know we were set up and that's it. And the setup was not successful. Eventually when the Sultana's passing is announced, but let's continue here. I should let the cutscenes play out more. I have a lot to say. Let's allow the cutscenes to play out.
To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
It's part of something bigger.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Rauban is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long.
Yes, excellent question by Alphino.
Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wish to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
The reason why they have not announced the Sultana has passed, it must have something to do with it. Like, this is the right moment to do it. They couldn't just have Rauban executed immediately because it would have also be seen as, well, where's the Sultana? Like, at least she would be present for that execution, and then it just happens. I'm guessing it's a public execution. Where's the Sultana? Is she so ill that even her dear friend, who apparently betrayed her, he's getting executed for a reason, is not there? That would have been suspicious. I would think that's the reason why. But now they're doing it.
You've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Rauban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location.
If he's not inside Uldar, it's gonna make our rescue efforts easier.
Queerly, 'twas not the Brass Blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
There's the Crystal Cowards.
The Crystal Braves.
No, not Braves, Alphino.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain.
Stop calling them Braves!
At any rate, if we're to rescue Raoban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Is Yugiri and the rest right? Yugiri will do it from the shadows. She'll do it well. Oh, yes. And I know we're gonna see so much more of Yugiri. Your wife is coming, alluring. Yeah. Let's continue. Raoban's survival is vital to the Orsian alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Ul'dah to spell the end of the alliance and war like as not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Oh, Alphinaud, still so noble. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphinaud. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doma in contact. You will find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Stall, working in a kitchen. Is it Yugiri? Very well, Merlwyb. Admiral. We shall set out. Let's talk to Ainsar. He's the one that used to be like a big pirate too, right? There was a quest where he was like, sort of suggested that he was like a big figure. Also, stealth mission time! Cue Assassin's Creed music. There you go. Would that we could join you in rescuing the Flame, General. But the Sultanate would not take kindly to a foreign power on their soil. Allies or no. Yeah, exactly what we were talking about. Admiral, though it's useless to dwell on the past, I often wonder if I could have, and should have, done more for you and Raoban that day. Leaving the banquet was tantamount to leaving you and yours for dead. Should you think me craven, I wouldn't hold it against you. But I will make it up to you. This I swear. Come what may, know that the Science of the Seventh Dawn can count on our cooperation. Yeah, Merlwyb and Canny Sen leaving just like that. I think it was because they saw something escalating that was also going to affect them. Like, their lives were in danger too, I think. And well, this is an international conflict. Like, it's mostly Ul'dah, but the Sultana dying and us getting blamed for that, this is going to affect Limsa and Gridania as well. Them leaving so swiftly, I think, is what allowed them to avoid that going so public, because they were allowed to do action immediately. So it's fine, Admiral. It's fine. The Crystal Braves will no longer answer to me, but that does not absolve me of responsibility. As commander, I am accountable for all the wrongs they have committed, all the havoc they have wreaked. I like this though. I like that Alphinaud has the responsibility. We may yet reshape the Crystal Cowards back into the Crystal Braves. I get the feeling that some of them are in this thing against their will. Do you remember the girl? I forget her name. Like the girl that like told me to go somewhere, and that's where they set me up with the poison, with the bottle that had the poison. She didn't seem to be doing it voluntarily. I forgot her name already, but those who know the story, those of you who know the story, you know who I'm referring to, I think. Don't tell me if I'm gonna see her again, because it's a spoiler, but I get the feeling I will see her again. Okay, Revenant's Toll. Which one was Revenant's Toll again? Oh yes, it's right here. Our second headquarters. Like, if we ever get third headquarters, like, I'm gonna be like, we're gonna lose this thing by the next expansion. We're gonna lose this. Somebody's just gonna raid the hell out of it, or something's gonna go on. It's gonna go down that will just mess it up. Slaftborn is there still though. I love the look of the armor in this guard here. It looks great on the Tataru body as well. Alright, let's go for Minion Roulette. No wait, Mount Roulette. Should probably use the Black Chocobo, but I'm too lazy to just go for like the Mount Window and to just go for that one. Not all the Crystal Blades are evil, but what happened to the good ones? Stay tuned for more. Some of the good ones I think are in this too, but against their will. That's the thing. Like, I'm gonna kill your mom, I'm gonna kill your siblings if you don't cooperate. That sort of thing, you know? That's probably what's going on. It's like, this is basically like cops. We were like basically cops in military. And when there's corruption going on within them, that kind of thing happens. That kind of thing happens there. I'm thinking, this is such a specific thing to say, completely unrelated to this, but it's not like this is the only thing that's done it, but I'm thinking of The Dark Knight, you know, from the Christopher Nolan trilogy. Hold on, let me consume something here. Let me get some grape juice. Where's the grape juice? It's right here. In there was a police officer called Ramirez, who was like doing like bad things for like the mob and even for the Joker, I think. No, for the mob only, I think it was, and like against Harvey Dent and all that. And that was only because she had somebody in the hospital that they were threatening her life, and yeah, she did corrupt things, but against her will. So it's got to be something like that for some of them. Could she be the Doman contact of whom the Admiral spoke? Higiri. Is she related to Yugiri? Master Khaiden, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. The fact that they're keeping watch over them, that's good. We can't just be betrayed like that. We have allies everywhere. Everywhere that we've been to. Everywhere except the Garlean Empire, maybe. And even then, I get the feeling that if what was his name again? Nero. Was it Nero? No. Nero, right? If he's there, he's kind of gonna be on our side. I think it was Nero, right? Yeah. You have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all. I can't speak today. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. We shall aid Roban as well. Higiri is eager to assist you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa Luminsa that you were searching for General Roban. As the Admiral will have informed you, he has recently moved from his cell in the Marasaha? I forgot the pronunciation. I think Merlweb said it out loud, but yeah. Marasaha Pit. At the same juncture, Yu Hase and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Ah, that's what's gonna happen. It's not gonna be a public execution, it's a private execution. And I don't know what they're gonna say. The Roban is also sick. He's tending to the sickness of like the Sultana. That's why he's not here. That makes more sense. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Dowar at Highbridge, where I too am bound. Thank you, Hiri. Time to also see the skills of the people of Doma as well. It's a ninja samurai time, baby. Yeah, like they are like stealthily tracking them. Just like that. They're the freaking best. Seriously, they're the best. Ouch. I just wanted to kind of jump. I can heal myself. I can heal myself. That's the benefit of Astro. And being any class. Look at this guy. Look at this person. You have some nerve showing your face here, traitor! I ought to hold you in for your crimes, and I would, except you doubtless put up a fight, and I've been ordered not to bring conflict into town. Our priority is to protect the people, and we can't risk innocent bystanders getting hurt. If I were to find you anywhere else, though, you'll not find me so lenient. Consider yourself warned. Yeah. A lot of them are afraid of me. They should be. They should be. I see them. I'm gonna burn them alive if I'm a black mage. If I'm not a black mage, I'm just gonna have them combust from the inside. That's what I'm gonna do. Honestly, let's see, because again, I think there's a lot of them that are not voluntarily doing this. So let's teleport to Camp Dragonhead, and from there we'll fly to this settlement here, this area. Crystal Cowards. Honestly, I feel like even she is like not one of those people that was not there because they want to. So if we do end up recovering the Crystal Braves by the end of this whole debacle, this whole madness, I think we will have some of them that were there before. Again, I think I did say this before, but it's like we also like recruited a lot of people who used to be like scoundrels, cutthroats, mercenaries, like criminals. Like, it's kind of not a surprise that that ended up happening. Yeah, I think Alphino kind of said it too. Like, he should have expected it to. We were trying to do like the Night's Watch. I'm doing like a lot of Song of Ice and Fire references. Yeah, for like a few weeks now. I kind of stopped doing this, but I've been watching like a lot of clips of Game of Thrones. Oh yeah, and I finally finished the show like recently. I left the rest of season 8 unwatched. It was just because I was too lazy to like bother watching a lot at some point. They had nothing to do with the bad reviews, but yeah. I can see what people meant, but it was so long between like the last episode I saw and the rest of the episodes I saw. It was like I was kind of disconnected from what happened before, so I couldn't really be disappointed by what I saw. I wasn't exactly trailed by it either, but yeah. I'm digressing though. You know, at some point the Night's Watch had like some of them kind of like kill one of their leaders and just kind of make an outpost beyond the wall. It would be spoilers if I said any more details, but yeah. Drillmont. Khaiden, I'm glad to see you safely returned. By the grace of the Fury and the aid you have given us, we have taken back what is ours. Oh, this is not the right thing to do. This is the one for the Stone Vigil. Yeah, the Hearthstone Vigil one, I think. Let's turn this in anyway. Yeah, surely you saw what the Dravanians left in their wake. A ruin. A blood-crusted eye in need of much physicking before it can resume watch over the dragons. It will be long and hard work to rebuild the Stone Vigil. Long and hard. One battle ends, another begins. Our war is a holy one, and there is no rest for the pious, except in the arms of the Fury herself. Never shall be depleted the ranks of Ishgar's glorious dead. Never shall the prayers of the righteous be in vain. The dragons will perish. This I swear, by swords whole and broken. It's good that we turned this in though. Let's go back to the MSQ. I see you, Sapphira. I think that was Sapphira right there, right? A lot of people are comparing FF16 story to Game of Thrones. Oh no. More betrayal, more politics, manipulating events to just make people die over and over. That's not good. This is another one, Drop Dead Shiva. I think it's the harder version of Shiva. Haven't done that yet. Where was I supposed to go? Oh no, this is the wrong area. Why did I even teleport here? That's weird. Oh, that's fine too. Camp Dry Bone. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do any class quests today. I said we would, but we're just gonna do MSQ for now, I think. Until we get to level 56 for Astrologian and level 60 for Black Mage. That's when we'll do it. I like doing it like that. Obviously for the rest of the classes I'm not gonna do it like that because I would have done this already, but it's fine like this too, I think. Oh yeah, and let's fly. I'll get that black chocobo yet. But for now, I look fantastic on top of Bahamut. Alright, it's time for another 90-second ad break, so give me a second here. And this time I do need to take a bio break, so I'm gonna leave you here for now with the idle camera. So stay connected to the oh, look at that. Stay connected to the multi-dimensional portal, everyone. I'll be back. Omatase. Omatase shimashita, minna. Not a pretty sight right here, but I did see myself like from above, just standing on Bahamut, gracefully, majestically. This is King Khaiden right here. Seriously, how good does that sound? King Khaiden. I don't know if I would make a good king though. Yeah, let's just keep walking with Bahamut. Behemoth, sorry, not Bahamut. Behemoth. Their names are so bloody similar. So similar. I'm sure I'm not the only one making that mistake with them. And they've been around since forever in Final Fantasy. I recall playing Chocobo Racing a while ago. I experienced like a lot of the Final Fantasy regulars through that first because I didn't play the other games. Still haven't played them yet. Only the first one. Played a little bit of 7, didn't complete it. A little bit of 8. That was a demo, didn't complete that for sure. Well, I completed the demo, but not the game is what I mean. Yuju Hase. The mere mention of the name calls to mind the moment I felt the kiss of cold steel against my neck. Hey, I remember the bastard. We'll have his head yet, don't you worry. It's been a while since last I wore this garb. Since I came to Revenant's Stall, my days have been spent in kitchens. Here not, however, but I have learned to wield a skillet. I have not forgotten the use of a dagger. See ya, Kiba. Have a good one. Thanks again for dropping the raid. I hope you have a good one next time. Otsukai-sama. I've been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Before he's direct, thank you for the hydrate, Kiba. Let me hydrate there. Let me drink some water here. Yeah, and thank you for the posture check as well. So yeah, let's talk to Doware. I think it's Doware and not Doware. Yuju Hase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hosan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. Ikuzo. Let us indeed make haste. We're gonna have to fly here again. Let's see if we get the black chocobo. Ah, Maggie again. That's fine too. Yeah, I haven't seen this part of Maggie enough. Like the controls, the steering wheel, all that. But yeah, FF16, I want to play that one so badly, but I'm okay playing the other Final Fantasies before that. I tend to prefer turn-based or timer turn-based like RPGs. Not necessarily JRPGs, but most of them tend to be JRPGs. And right now I've started playing one that is like very classic like that, called Heroes Realm. It's a free RPG Maker game. It's Heroes Realm, I think that's the name. And well, probably we'll just talk about it more another time. By the way, let's look for Sapphira. This looks very bloody. Reminds me of Scarlet from Mortal Kombat. She looks great like that too. Roban's ties to Halatali are well known. That Ilbert should choose this of all places to stage his execution is of no coincidence. Fiend, are there no depths to which he will not stoop? You come at a good time, my friends. But moments ago, the traitor Ilbert arrived and entered Halatali. The traitor, exactly. Oh, it's the samurai glam. Nice. From this, we may be certain that General Roban is being held within. And I think we're about to go into another instanced quest. Keeping the flame alive. There's no time to lose. General Aldine may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your preparations and tell me when you are ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. I think we're ready now. Oh, let me do this. See if it carries over into the instance, the duty. Back to level 53. Ikimashou. I think this one is going to be more difficult than the last one. The last one I expected to be difficult, but it wasn't. You are staining those blue uniforms, you bastards! Waifu spotted! Nice. Those bastards. Bristol Bastards is maybe another one, but it's not an alliteration. Yugiri! She looks great.
Forgive me my lateness.
Daijoubu.
Lady Yugiri!
Master Alphinaud. I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts.
Where the hell is Minfilia? Where the hell is she? Something... From a few things I've seen from later in the game, there's something happens with her. Some change happens with her, but I'm not sure. Of course, don't tell me anymore.
Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You're doing your best, I'm
You
sure.
need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Rauban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Shall we proceed then?
The three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Ooh! Ooh! What an absolute shinobi! Oh my god!
With me!
Where's Yugiri? Oh, here we go. Yugiri Mistwalker. Not a soul from the Colosseum to be seen. This boat's ill. Take the lead, Khaiden. I shall follow close upon you. Why is the healer taking the lead? Why? Why me? They're with me, they're with me. I just imagine the Domans just shadowing these crystal cowards all the time, everywhere. Are you ready to die, my friend? Time to die. Let's go for gravity. Wait, actually no, let's not do gravity. There's nobody nearby, there's no splash damage to be done. Didn't realize there was an archer there, that's range damage. Yes, away with you! Let me heal myself because I lost quite a bit of health. That archer is causing some damage. Probably should have done combust before. Gotta pay attention to the health of Yugiri and Alphino, just to be on the safe side. Ninjutsu, baby! Yeah, let's go. I should probably buff them as well. But it's just easier to buff myself in this case because there's no party. There's no party that I can click here. Although I can probably use F2. No, never mind. F2 doesn't work to target them, so targeting them is harder in this case. Let's start with Malefic here. Then Combust. Oh yeah, let's do Gravity here. Oh no, never mind, never mind. I think we should kill the Conjurer first. So let me focus on this one. We're gonna pack a punch, I think. They pack a punch. You got this, Khaiden. Show the Crystal Cowards what true bravery is. Why does your text look different? Wait, Lurin. Why is your text highlighted in purple like that? It's not showing on the stream like that, but... How do you do that? Oh, highlight my message. I'm an idiot. That's weird, though. It didn't look like that before. I think it looks different now. But yeah, there you go, there you go. I recall it looked different. That looks nice, though. I'm not complaining at all. Let's continue here. Oh yeah, they're killing it. She doesn't need healing, but let's just do it just in case. Full health is better than not full health, after all. Let me draw a card. From the card deck, the bowl. Earth type, you might say. It would be like the Earth attribute in Yu-Gi-Oh! We have Yugiri and we have cards, like, come on, it's gotta be Yu-Gi-Oh! Somebody called Yugiri and cards in here? It's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Crossover with Final Fantasy. Roban! Oh, here comes the big fight. We're gonna fight in this arena. The General! But where are his captors? I mislike the look of this. This must be a trap, though. General! This has got to be a trap. You came. Of Of course we came, Roban. I like that he is kind of expecting us. You being a healer in this distance is going to come in clutch? Alright. I'll pay attention to their health. That might be what I need to do. He's bound by some manner of magitech device. Yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Who is this? Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly onto the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. I like his attitude, though. I like his attitude. The bastard. Bad economic conditions. What did he mean by that? What did he mean by that? It's a trap. Of course it's a trap. We'll trigger that trap and then step all over it. Confound it. The mist stifles my healing. Oh, don't worry. I have my own healing as well. Farewell, friends. So, and do try to relax. They tell me struggling only makes it worse. Leave me. Save yourselves. Absolutely not. Okay, we gotta damage that iron cell. Let's see if combust works here. I'll take care of that. Can I do Esu now? Are they poisoned? They're not like actually poisoned like that. They're losing health in another way, but I don't think that's something you can Esu now. Cue Star Wars sound effect. Beasts! The mist must be drawing them. Okay, here. I need to also see Yugiri's health here. Let me use Combust for this as well. This one is a little bit tanky. Being a healer is also the problem here. My damage is not as good. But we're doing some good damage here. Just slowly drains everyone's health, yeah. But we can't Esuna that. It kind of makes sense because even if we Esuna it, like we cure the poison, it's just gonna come back because we're all over, like, the mist is all over the place, so we heal it and then it immediately comes back. So it makes sense in universe. Ha! The way is clear. Let me heal Alpha now because the mist remains. We must stop it at the source. I shall tend to the general. Pray see to the mist and to the key. The Braves have the key. Don't call them Braves. They're the opposite of that. We'll make them Braves yet again, don't you worry. We will hurry. Where should we go though? Not sure if I'm going the right way here. Because if I'm doing it wrong, let me see if I can Esuna myself. Yeah, you can't Esuna that. If I'm going the wrong way, we may just like lose the war of attrition here and just die of poison. I can heal myself, I can heal Alphanol, but I don't know about Yugiri. She's like far away. I think she's gonna be losing health like that. It's probably a part of the map that's not seen. You have to find the machine and the keys, okay. Let me see if there's another path here. Like, maybe this gate opens, right? No. Oh yeah, we have to go back. Let me heal her a little bit. Oh yeah, she can heal herself, I think, so she'll be fine in that sense. Alphino, I worry about, though. Want a hint? Yeah, sure. Backseating is welcome. Backseating is always welcome as long as it doesn't have spoilers, by the way. It's supposed to be attack too, backseating allowed. Do we have it here? Yeah, it's there, it's there. I don't think they'd allow spaces in tags anymore, but it's still there all together like that, I guess. Also, so I don't take too long doing this. The end is the beginning and the beginning is the end. Thank you. I think that tells me everything. The end of the beginning of the end. Alright, time for battle. だから限界バトル叩きつけて傷ついたっていいんじゃないタイムリミットまで諦めないぜそうさ My god, I've been obsessed with that song for over a year now, I think, because I recall I was singing that in the Lotra streams, and it's been nearly like a year now since the last Lotra stream, which breaks my heart, but there's only so much I can do, you know? Oh yeah, now this I can Esuna. This I can actually Esuna. That's a different kind of poison. Poison on poison, that can't be good. We should not allow that to be there. Let us keep going. All the way back to the entrance. I mean, if we see enemies, it means we're going the right way, I think. The end of the beginning. You know, I recall there was a Doctor Who audio story that had that as the name. And it was very clever because like this was from Big Finish, and they were ending like the first like main range they had. So now the adventures are now in box sets instead of just being part of a monthly range, kind of out of order. And they called it the end of the beginning because they started with like the main range for stories. So that was the last one to close that range. So it was indeed the end of the beginning. I haven't heard the story though. There's also probably also like an in-story reason for that name. But yeah, where is Alphino? Okay, I guess that's the way we go. He did well aggroing that actually. I gotcha, I gotcha. Combust is also gonna take care of that one. It can heal a little bit, I think. That's okay now, we got it. Alphino, let me heal you, my friend. Let me heal you. Next time, I think I'm gonna buff Alphino. See how that goes. Yes, this is the right way. Let's buff Alphino there. See how that goes. Oh yeah, I have A0 now. I mean, Astrodyne. I say A0 because it's Alt 0 for me. For the keybind. Ah, that's the thing we kill right there. Let's use Combust. Let's make the machine combust from the inside. Alright. Concentrated poison is gone. That takes care of the mist. That's off and on. The mist is cleared. I hear you, Yugiri. We're on our way back. Step 1 complete, now for the keys. Right. The crystal cowards. Where are they? There they are. Come here, come here. I'll show you what it is to be a crystal brave. Let me spill your blood all over this place. This is an arena, right? There's coliseums, there's prisons here. Blood is not a strange sight here. Come on. Come on. Time to die, motherfuckers. How did they survive the poison? Bah, looks like we just have to finish the job. No, you won't, bitch. Let's kill this Lancer first. We're not merely defeating them, we're killing them. Murdering, exterminating, annihilating, destroying. So there's so many words for that. That's what makes it fun. Let me heal myself because it's getting a bit heated here. Let me sleep some of them. 1 second. You should go to sleep. Nemute kudasai. Nemute kudasai. Nemute. Let me heal myself here. Alphino requires a little bit of healing. Alphino attack that conjurer. Someone is enjoying this. No, it's fun though. It's fun. If I have a good reason to kill someone, I am going to enjoy it. That's the kind of hero I am. The future is now, you see? That's a new standard for heroes. Who healed them? The conjurer? Yeah, that's why you should kill the conjurer first. You should go back to sleep though. Nemute, nemute. Nemute. Am I saying it right in Japanese? I'm not sure. I see the key, but we gotta kill the other ones first. You can just go down to Tao's bosom, as Yu has it said. Yeah, I gotta get out of combat first to pick that up, I think. Sonomama shine. Oh, I thought Alphino would have the final blow there. Now you can die. Alphino, you should heal a little bit. Let's heal him just in case, just to be on the safe side. And let's get this key now. Roban, we're coming, we're coming. We got you. The key! Take it to Roban! Yeah, follow me, Alphino. Don't say that like I'm gonna leave you behind here. We're both going. I gotta tell you though, I can't wait for the karaoke stream next week. I'm gonna be singing for about 2 hours, so it's part of a karaoke relay. And so far it's looking like I'm gonna be the last person in the relay, so I will not be rating someone. But I'm gonna be singing for 2 hours. Some people will be singing for 1 hour, some people for 2 hours, some people for more than 2 hours. There's somebody who's gonna be there for 3 hours singing, but yeah. I'm gonna sing the old greatest hits that I sing, that I like to sing. Let's see if we also have something new, because I gotta come up with 2 hours worth of songs. Well, 2 hours rounded up. Now comes the fun part. I don't like the sound of that though. Especially because you put Kappa in there. That can't be good. Yugiri, she's fine. Let me give you some extra healing there. Aspected Benefic. Roban, we gotcha. We gotcha. I don't think he's gonna be in any condition to fight us, but otherwise we could have him, right? Then there's 4 of us, but yeah, he's not able to fight. There's no weapon either. Bye. Thanks. Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. It's not over yet, though. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known. What are clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light? Well done, hero. Well, thank you, Ilbert. Now it's time for you to get murdered. Come on, come here. I'm not gonna have mercy on them. Ilbert. You mean to struggle on then? Very well. If you will stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Time to face the music. Oh yes. Come, Scions. Let's get this over with. Ilbert, I appreciate your attitude here. You are dishonorable, but you have some good fighting spirit. Wouldn't call it honor, but yeah. The Sultana's assassins are here. Shut the fuck up. You're commanding the Crystal Cowards, General. Is he a general? I don't know. Let's put some of them to sleep though, because it's getting heated here. Like this. The Conjurer is the one we need to kill first here. Let's put this, let's put Yu has to sleep if it's possible. Yeah, Roban is not able to fight. Let's see if we can put Ilbert to sleep, because I don't think we can. Yeah, he's immune to that. What is he doing? Now, Ilbert is a good fighter though. The one thing I'm definitely not doing is underestimating him, because he was able to go sword to sword with Roban back when that was happening. And let me remind you something about Roban then. He was enraged. He was in rage mode when the Sultana was killed. So imagine if Ilbert was able to take a raging Roban, he's gotta be really freaking good. Really fucking good. So he's the toughest opponent here for sure. Let's destroy this archer.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Uh-oh. Here comes more damage. Alphinaud's health is a little bit low. Let me see if I can target him. And I'll heal myself in a moment. Let's do Swiftcast here. Or no, not Swiftcast, the other one. Forget the name. Just to be able to do things faster. You can combust from the inside. Yu has already dead. I get the feeling they're not gonna die though. We're just gonna knock them down. I'm sure the Alamegans would not be happy to have you on their side. You backstabbing bastard. Backstabbing bastard, that's a good one. Nice alliteration. Let's heal Yugiri here. I gotta heal myself too. Let's do the swift heal there. Let me buff myself here. Time to combust again from the inside. You absolute coward. But you're good at fighting. You have good skill. Now it's time to go to rest, my friend. But they're not dying. I would be willing to kill them right then, right there, though. Who said I'm a hero? I'm not a villain either, but... Come on, kill them!
This changes nothing.
Don't let him go! Kill him!
It is over, Ilbert. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
I appreciate this,
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Yeah, I don't think it was you. It was not us either, though. Why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about this?
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, Alphinaud, though. So clever as always.
Oh, clever little shite.
I'm not sure what he meant, though.
You think you fight for justice, lad? You'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used? By the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves. They none of them care a whit what you want. Only what you can do for them.
He's so full of bullshit. This is not even believable. Gaius had a more believable story. Like, he was like, yeah, like, Eorzea is fickle like this and that. Such devastation. This was not. Oh no, wait, that's not it. But like, yeah, like Ilbert is full of shit. What the hell is he talking about? He's projecting. Not even the Crystal Braves. You made the Crystal Braves be cowards. The Crystal Babes, I said. No, seriously, what the hell is he talking about? He nearly had a good point there, but he said it in such a stupid way. What a stupid bastard.
How do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing.
Not a bloody thing you have learned either, you knucklehead. He's good at fighting, but that's where all his brain power goes. What an idiot. What an idiot.
If we ourselves are not free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
If he's doing this to take back Alamigo though, there's more to it than that, but his arguments are weak. The complete opposite of his fighting spirit. Because he's good at fighting, right? But what was I gonna say? We are free to think and act. What are you talking about? Okay, they can get away. They can get away if it's like that. See, they're not ninjas. They can't just disappear after doing that. Get away. You tried to do a shinobi thing, and we can just see. It's alright, it's alright.
No, Master Alpha, no. Now is not the time.
We need to focus more on Roban, because more reinforcements may come here while we're chasing them. Yugiri is right. He's doing the wrong thing for the right motive? So is this all for the liberation of Alamigo? That's admirable if that is the case, but how does this liberate Alamigo, I wonder? And we met all other Alamigans who were a million times better than him.
A cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. And when you're dead.
You're fine, Roban. If anybody can fight one-handed and kick ass, it's gonna be you. Seriously, I'm thinking of Game of Thrones yet again. Jaime Lannister. Not gonna say anymore though. That kind of spoiled things a little bit. I gotta watch out.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
Alfino, always so good. On your feet, Gladiator. This fight is not over. On your feet, Gladiator. This fight is not over.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till it avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilbert. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
You see what's happening here? That's something so similar to what Ilbert said. This is becoming explosive. This is like WrestleMania. A great feud going on. I guess I'm thinking about that because he's a gladiator, but an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object, or rather two unstoppable forces, right? His whole motivation is freeing Alamigo from the Empire, albeit he's going about it all wrong. This is starting to make a lot of sense, Elurian. I think the Leggy... No, was he the one that it was... There was this time where he was very charitable, right? He was like acting extremely well because there was nothing about him that looked sleazy, like he looked so convincing when he was doing that, but I think it was for the Domans, not for the Alamigans. For some reason I recalled it was Alamigo, but if it was Alamigo, then yeah, it makes sense. Lolorito must have promised something there. Now, I get the feeling that if Lolorito promised that, Ilbert is more of a fool than I thought he is, because believing his word, no freaking way. But I don't know. How does this liberate Alamigo, right? I can't think of anything else other than Lolorito told him, if you do this for me, I'll liberate your people. Or something. I'll help you liberate it. How does this liberate Alamigo? Backstabbing in old dad, nothing to do with it. But we'll find out more.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope. But I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? Son of a bitch. The legend was fully evil, you can confirm that? He was so good at acting, though. Are you kidding me, though? This! I hope that wasn't too loud. What the hell? What the hell? That's what he meant when he said an assassination didn't take place. Ilbert's response, though. Clever little shite, he said. Are you kidding me right now? Like, seriously. How is this possible? This is a really good sign, though. If the Sultana is alive. I honestly thought she was fully dead. This is great, though. This is a great plot twist because... So, if you remember, if you were there when I watched it, or by any chance you watched the VOD, that was a cutscene that I have seen for a while. And for a while, I was looking at the Sultana and I was thinking, she's gonna die. And there's gonna be no Sultana for the rest of the game, but... Don't tell me anymore, though.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
Yes, let's... That poison didn't kill her, it kinda just made her dead for a little while. There's things that are like that. And then she was able to recover. What are they doing with her? If they didn't kill her, though. What are they up to? The writing in this fucking game, man. The writing in this game. So freaking good. I can only imagine what 16 is like if Yoshi P is behind it too. It's not like he's the writer exactly, but you know, producing it is a big influence on a lot of factors in the game too. Alright, before we continue this exciting story, I gotta have another 90 seconds of ads. So let's wait a little bit. I'll drink some water. Like, there's some things I gotta say about this, seriously. I'm starting to think about a few theories here, like, I have so many questions now. Some of these may be answered now. Because, yeah, we are kind of back into the stuff outside of Ishgard. We'll still have some things to do in there, but yeah. We'll get back to Ishgard yet, don't you worry. Don't you worry. Alright, 1 second here. Let me check a few things. So in a few hours, actually, at the very most, I think we're gonna have 1 more hour of stream, because after that is the Fortnite, not exactly a collab, but I'm gonna be playing together with Ronin and company. So let's see what happens here. Even if it doesn't happen, that's alright. Alright, I think we are ready to get back now. And the writing only gets better. Not being Salvas, when this happens in sheer silence during ad breaks. No, I'm not always silent, right? But yeah, I take that moment to just take a breather too. It kind of works out in that way, but I'd rather not do it one way or another. This doesn't happen in the YouTube streams, for example. But yeah. These freaking ninjas, though, they're the best. The general is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There's been no further activity. Then Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. See, what is funny about this, Telechi helped them too, right? I think it was the Domans. If he helped them, he helped us get an ally that would be able to like aid us in the things that he caused. Well, he and many others, but he was also part of it. So yeah. It's so funny. What he ended up being so stupid at the end there because he was clever. He had some good manipulations there, but at the end he was so busy gloating that just got him killed. Lolorito was not as stupid. In a way, he played himself. Yes. At once, my lady. Oh, Darida. General Aldin, I presume, and the science of the Seventh Dawn. Dark stranger in this music. Oh yeah. Yeah. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. This is Lady Iceheart's servant? For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Oh, or maybe it's Minfilia. Know that Master Urianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. Okay, this is gonna be really funny if we go back to the Waking Sands as our main headquarters. I'm gonna praise the writing even more. This is no ruse, I assure you. General Aldin, if you will come with me, I have prepared the carriage that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. This is way too sus. No way, no way, no way. Yugiri will accompany him, I think, though. Since he said that about Urianger, he kind of seems like he can be trusted, but that's what we're doing. Yugiri is with him, so that's fine. Look at that katana, that flaming katana. I think it's a katana, right? That Sapphira is wielding, her samurai self. Or is this ninja now? This might be ninja now. I love it. Haha. Oh yeah, I see your bow. Your bow in the background. I've spoken with Urianger via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Ah, there you go. There you go, communicating like that. Roban is in safe hands. Let us make our own way to Vesper Bay. It's been a while since we've been there. Roban is in safe... Oh, yeah. It's been a long road. Getting from there to here. It's been a long time. Alright, I don't have those tickets anymore, do I? Yeah. Just fine. Doesn't take long to get there anyway. So back to the horizon, and then back to the Waking Sands, my beloved. I miss them. Cause I've got faith of the heart. Maggie again. Going where my heart will take me. I have faith to believe I can do anything. So we have the brass plates and we have the crystal cowards. Great alliterations. And the brass plates are like corrupt from within so much as well. We did encounter like 1 or 2 good brass plates though, but I think they're even worse than the crystal cowards. Honestly, the story was kind of suggesting to me that it was all gonna end up like persecuted, fugitives. The status quo is gonna be changed, but it is looking like with the many allies we had and with the story really not being that believable from their side, and the fact that Sultana is maybe not dead, yeah, things are gonna be better than we thought. Of course, it's not exactly gonna be... We're not exactly gonna be in one piece after that. I think some Scions are dead. Reggie.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Dear Father! Friend. Oh yes! There they are.
Pippin!
Oh my god.
My son! And Master Papashan besides.
Pippin, this absolute mega chat. I'm so glad. Giga chat, I should say. I'm so glad to see him again. I didn't forget about him. I was wondering if he was gonna show up. For some reason, my memory didn't remember him as a Lalafell, though. I was picturing something taller. It's weird. And yet Pippin, like, come on. This isn't even a braver Peregrine. He's not actually Peregrine, right? He's just Pippin. Not Peregrine Took.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
Aha!
You.
Who the hell is this?
It was I who arranged this gathering.
I think we have a new character. Is lawyer time? I mean, Lalafell, yeah. See this.
And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
I love her look so much. That hat is so good. Pointy hats. I'm fond of pointy hats as a black mage, okay? Maybe that's kind of one of the reasons why I'm a black mage too. Explosiveness is great, but you know. Pointy hats are fun. Pointy hats are fun. I gotta get pointy hats in every wizard class I ever play. I gotta do that more. But yeah, she's in the Syndicate, but she seems like an ally.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
It wasn't even enough poison to kill her or even make her seem dead. If I had checked her vital signs, it would have been enough. The lawyer for Lord Lolorito? How can we trust her if that's the case? But yeah, she seems to be on our side. Of course, I'm not gonna blindly trust anyone anymore. Anybody here can be a traitor. Even Roban. He might backstab us at some point. Alfino, he just throws the book at my face and throws me off a cliff. I don't know. Yugiri backstabs me from the shadows. Pippin just kills his father and then kills me. This woman, her servant. I could betray everyone. I just burn them. I use my I burn them with my black mage power. I combust them from the inside like an astrologian. Even I could be the imposter here, you see? You can't trust even yourself in this bloody game. Ah, Yoshi P. Seriously. But yeah, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, because they set up the scene so that I would not check her vital signs and it would look like she died. I mean, the cutscene, she looked like she was suffering there, like the poison was really hurting her, but even with that, it was not enough to kill her. And Teleji knew the right time to go in, because her servant, the immediate servant of the Sultana, that complete cunt, was also on Lolorito's side. She's the one that put the poison. She's the one that should be tried for the murder first, before anybody else. She's the one that did it the most directly, unless I'm wrong. Could be wrong, but and yet Teleji would go in a way that, like, wait a minute, I'm gonna be more concerned about letting them know that I'm innocent and that she's not dead. Teleji is the one that says, oh, she's dead at the moment. He's the one that said that. Nobody else said that at first. Like, we could have shared her vital signs, but there was no room for that. Alright, enough. I'm gonna let the cutscene play out.
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse.
What?
A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji.
Wait, what? Lolorito is on our side, you're saying that? Of course you're gonna say that, you're her lawyer. Well, I wouldn't know this if Lurin didn't say that, but not right now at least. Are you kidding me? How does that... Okay, so they wanted to enrage Rauban. What about Ilbert? No, hold on, I gotta know more. What the hell is...
It is my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone. But that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends.
Oh my god, this fucking game. There's plot twist on top of a plot twist on top of a plot twist. Like, this is why I'm saying that. I'm joking, but seriously, like, everybody could be a traitor and they actually... This is like a double agent, that's a triple agent, that's a quadruple agent. Like, it keeps coming back. It keeps, like, going another way. Like, oh my god. Ah, what the hell? What the hell is wrong with this game? It's amazing. Now, Lolorito doesn't have good intentions, but this is why Teleji thought she was dead. Like, this is amazing. Like, there was a plot, and then there was another plot to foil that plot and also achieve other ends. Like, even Teleji didn't know what was happening. It's hilarious. As I said, Among Us on steroids. Yeah, this is turning into Among Us on steroids. A Song of Ice and Fire on steroids. Community Geeks on steroids, because even that has like a plot twist after plot twist. So I need to catch up with it, but yeah. Oh my god.
He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Telechi for him. And you duly obliged.
Just heard that anyway.
At one fell swoop, he removed his 2 foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
I can't be angry at Lolorito at this point. That was so well done. Roban is not gonna echo that sentiment, I'm sure, but honestly, Telechi deserved that shit, so that's fine. We'll aid you. He didn't need to do that. He could have just approached me and said, "Hey, can you murder Telechi? Can you just like burn him alive with your black magic?" Oh, yeah, sure, Lolorito. Yeah. No. Keep the money. Keep the money. I'll do it. I'll do it for free. It's a service to Eorzean. I'll do it. I'll do it. Don't you worry. Maybe that's what he told Ilbert. But now, Diulala is saying 2 enemies. The other one is probably Roban. We are his enemies as well, so there's that.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds.
That cunt.
By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
I take back some of the things I said about her. Some of the things.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
And also cause some pain on her for a little bit.
Were I to guess, I would say her grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
The thing is, yeah, Lolorito has something else in mind. I think at the end of the day, I don't think he wants to be a sultan. I think he wants to be what's the word? The secret right hand, the hidden hand behind the throne. And he was hoping to manipulate the Sultana into that. It's like they must need her for something, because otherwise they could just kill her and have somebody else, but that would throw things into chaos for all that too much. Like, no, something else. I would say this, Lolorito may have done the opposite of Ilbert. What I mean by that, he may have done the right thing, but for the wrong reason. Huh, interesting. Political and economic power in the Sultanate. Oh, that is so funny how that works.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
But what is Lolorito's part in this? What does he want?
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck her grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something.
Oh yes, for something. Not much compared to everything else he's doing, potentially. I will say this though. Reasons, I think, are stronger than actions, though actions can be deadly and can be amazing. But at the end of the day, if I were to like have to strike down judgment on somebody who did wrong things for the right reasons and good things for the wrong reasons, the person that have the right reasons is gonna get more mercy, so to speak. Yeah, well, that kind of explains it. Maybe not the best way to phrase it, but kind of echoing my sentiments. But hold on. Let's keep seeing this.
And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana.
At the end of the day, though, if it had fit his goals, if it had not been a problem to have the Sultan assassinated, he would not have stopped it, I think. Let's see.
I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering.
Did Yugiri know all along she was there?
I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
But then what is going on with the Crystal Cowards? Or the Crystal Braves? What is going on here? So many pieces, so many questions still to ask.
As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind.
Oh, Yugiri knew the truth about this for a while? Okay, that's fine. That kind of explains why they were able to track the Crystal Cowards so well, though. Her and the Shinobi.
You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace, and take your place at her side once more. For her sake, and that of our nation.
That explains why her death was not announced yet. Lolorito doesn't want her dead at the end of the day. Honestly, she is suspicious, but yeah. Crystal Cowards are connected, but a totally separate issue at the same time. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So that is yet another thing we don't know the answer to. Unrelated to this. Well, not entirely unrelated, but you get my point. Like I was thinking, like there's so many other moving pieces going on. Like yeah, like it makes sense. Like let's say the Asians would be okay manipulating the death of the Sultana if it throws things into chaos and it makes it easier for them to just plunge Eorzea into darkness. They would do something like that. But for example, I'm not saying that's what's happening here, but it's a possibility. And not counting some priorities to Walla herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana proved more prescient. Much remains to be done, but in rescuing Raoban, we have taken a vital first step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Khaiden. Thank you. Let's see, what should I get here? I really don't know if any of these make a difference, but the one of healing is probably the best idea for me. Let's see. Alright, it's all good here. Let's continue. Alphino is distracted by a call on his link pearl. This got manipulated by Teleji, but they were already in the path to evil because of Ilbert and the other corrupt leaders in the Braves. Alright, yeah, that makes sense too. As I said, recruiting cutthroats and mercenaries with bad intentions and actual criminals, like It was always gonna be a dangerous affair. Dare. Tataru? Yes, General Raoban is now in safe hands. I wonder how link pearls work. I don't know what the lore, in lack of a better word, is for them, because like if Minfilia is alive, which I think she is, and other Scions are alive, like what's stopping them from opening the link pearl and communicating with us? Like, Alphino, I'm here, I'm safe. Like, how do link pearls work? I wonder. I can't help but think of Log Horizon whenever I see this. Like, it's the exact same thing. Like, they have like a little alert in their head, and they kind of put their hand to their head to communicate. I miss Log Horizon. I need to read the book still. I really need to read that. What? Another assault? Very well. We shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. See, something needs to get us back to Ishgard. We must go back to the stuff in Ishgard now. It would seem we face another crisis. The Dravanians are preparing to resume their siege of the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Dulala's claims. That being the case, I propose we leave Marshal Tarapin and the others to investigate and return with all haste to Ishgard. Because that's the thing also, we should also not leave those allies that you know, helped us so much recently. Though they were kinda in our debt too. We should not just leave them to this either. They deserve our help as well. I know link pearls use either in some way, but that's about it. Yeah, because of the Scions that are alive, what is stopping them from communicating? Orion J, what was stopping him from communicating before? Let's talk to everybody here. It is time for the Scions to strike back. The winds have changed, Warrior of Light, and we must ride this gale as far as it will carry us. That's right. Yugiri, talk to me. My fellow Domans and I are glad to have been of service in the Flame General's rescue. If there is all this we can do, know that we are ever at your disposal. Of course. Papa Shan, thank you for rescuing General Raban from the bottom of my heart. To behold him now, gaunt and unkempt, it pains me to think of all the hardship he has endured. Yulala, I have taken charge of matters here. Consider yourself free to tend to other, more pressing tasks. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I shall do so. Thank the gods you're alright. It was a mighty struggle from what I heard. Would that I could have fought by your side. Don't worry, Ironvald. I'm sure you will still fight for good Scion causes. You're with us. You're with us. From the political landscape of our struggles against beastmen, little is certain and less is within our control. We can but focus on those things that we have the power to change. Yeah, let's talk to Raoban. A Pippin burst. Pray do not tarry for my father's sake. I will see that he is well looked after. And should we uncover any information of your grace's whereabouts, I promise you will be the first to know. It avails us not to dwell upon that which we have lost. Nay, we must focus on protecting that which we yet have. Even with one arm, I'm sure he'll protect the Sultanate just as well. None save thee can deliver Ishgard from Lady Iceheart's vengeance. Pray hasten thee to White Brimfront, where Lord Drellmont awaiteth thy coming even now. Let us make haste, but let's see, there's other people to talk to around here, I think. Oh, let's do some mending, actually. Almost forgot to do that. No mending to do. That surprises me. I've received some damage. But alright. Slash Swiss. Hard to pull General Aldin from the grasping fingers of Tal himself. It pains me, it does, to see that proud warrior less an arm. He'll still be a great warrior, don't you worry about that. What is going on in this solar? I want to see how it looks like right now. Just without, like, the staff of Louis Soin. Very empty. But if we come back here, the place is more than ready for Nymphilia to return. If indeed she returns, because something has happened with her. Yeah, because also, like, right there at the end there, when we were escaping, something called out to her for a moment. Something related to the Echo. What was the name of Hydaelyn, yeah. Something related to Hydaelyn. So I don't know. But alright, let us get back to Ishgard then. We can use the return skill for this. Time for another siege, is it? We'll help them. I see you, Sapphira. Thank you for accompanying me throughout the entire stream. Let's see, where do we go? Back to the mansion. Or the manor. What is the difference between a manor and a mansion? Kinda look like synonyms to me. The last visual. Now let us go back to House for Tom. There they are, though. Let us hear what the Count has to say. Ah, there you are. Sorry for cutting your reunion with General Raoban short. I wouldn't have bothered you, but the city is awash with rumors of another Dravanian attack, and Lord Hoshfond was desperate to get hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside, so you'd better head in. Thank you, Tataru. Thank you, guard. Thank you, Sir Knight. He might be a knight, I don't know. Sounds better than calling him just guard, at least. Gentlemen. My friend, I thank you for answering our call with such alacrity. As I'm sure you are now aware, the Dravanians are once more gathering for war. Yeah, because it feels like we don't need to be in Ishgard anymore. Like, things are a bit safer now. For us to even just hang around Old Dao or something. Well, maybe not, because the Crystal Cowards are still kind of after us. Anyway, Master Tajian, Master Levju, I must apologize for this abrupt summons, but we thought it best to have Mistress Tataru contact you by the most direct means available. When the Absurdturn's bells toll, it is a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returning from the west claimed they saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. But I would not have you take up arms in another of our conflicts. When first you came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. You are as noble as you seem, Count Edmund, Count Fortom. Nevertheless, I will aid you. We will aid you, but Don't think I don't appreciate what you're saying to me right here. Know that I'm not aiding you because you asked for it, or because you have to ask me for it, or because we are forced to be in your debt or anything like that. We're helping you because we want to, and because it's our duty as Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as superstars of the Seventh Dimension. Bob, great to see you. It's going great. It's going great. I'm having a ball in this so far because plot twist after plot twist on top of another plot twist has been insane so far. And there's still so much of Heavensward and Final Fantasy XIV for that matter. My god. It's finally time to prepare for war. Oh yes. Oh yes. Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You are faced with a choice. To remain in a besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I would not presume to influence your decision, but I must ask that you make it swiftly, as our enemies force your hand. Our decision is already set before you even said that. It's already there before you even said that. The actual start of the Dragon Song War arc. Ooh, I don't know. The Dragon Song War, my god. The coming of the Horde spells ruin for Ishgard, but her knights shall fight to the last to shield her citizens from harm. Actuarel, the observatory and bells have told. Either flee this place or make ready for war. Count, I confess. I don't know where else you might seek sanctuary, but few places are like to be more perilous than a city under siege. We shall help you, my friend. How many dragons would it take to darken the midday sky, do you think? 1,000? More? Too many at any rate. What will become of this place? And us? Alright, I need to go for yet another ad break. It might be the last one of the stream here. So let's go for it, 90 seconds, and we'll continue this quest line. Well, we'll complete... No, actually, I have time to complete the quest line here. Though we flee to the ends of the world, to see that no place in this troubled age is free of strife. Once more the Horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more her weird defenders must take up spear and bow. And bow, I think. The Count will have us seek shelter from this storm, but I, for one, grow tired of running. If we are to shine the light of dawn, we must do so in the sight of our fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Khaiden? I will stay and fight. Then fight we shall. Let it never be said that we abandon our allies in their hour of need. Certainly. Because they are indeed our allies. And much like we went to help Roban, it's the same for the people here, especially House for Dump. Look at them. Look at them. We are not gonna let them come to harm if we can help it. It's like a great scene, right? Like they're talking. Is the camera shot with them talking? And I'm saying that, like, look at them. A noble house standing in the middle of Ishgard. A place that has welcomed us, and it's all thanks to them. And well, the Count looks really awesome. I don't want him to come to any harm if he's looking amazing like that, so yeah. Seriously, I need an outfit like his, especially like the, what do you call it? The overcoat, like on top of the red stuff underneath, right? Like the colors in it that are just so good. So good. It comes together so well. And those boots of his, look at them. Such high boots, amazing. He is a goth superstar. A goth Count, like, role model, you know? Amazing. I'm gonna sit here. Let's sit by the fireplace for a little bit. While I think about the stuff that has happened lately. I need a moment to breathe because it's all been so crazy. You're about to experience one of my favorite story arcs in this whole game. Nice, nice. We're not gonna go too far with it on the stream today though, but... I wonder though. I feel like actually this could be a good stopping point in which to end it here. Like, this is a great transition point from what we did and what is about to happen here, so... Because we have about 20 minutes left. So yeah. I know, we're cutting it short a little bit, but we'll have another FF14 stream for sure. And I think I still want to go for the plan of having a whole FF14 week, so... Yeah, there's gonna be more and more happening with FF14. No one just likes it because it's Dragons vs. Elves on an epic scale. Haha! Of course. That right there is a super epic thing anyway, so yeah. It is amazing though. But tell you what, let's end the story right here. But we're not gonna end the stream yet. let's see if we can do a roulette. Or two. Not gonna have time for many roulettes, I think, but I'm gonna let the ads run, and while that's going on, I'm just gonna do a guild hest very quickly. Unless it's like the guild hest with like the 4 monsters you need to kill at the same time. But yeah, let's go for a guild hest quickly. Yeah, you can join Alurin, invite me to a party, and we can queue up for a guild hest. We can do it like that. So yeah, the ad break is gonna happen now for 90 seconds. So yeah, there we go. Yeah, you can queue up Alurin any moment now. I'm ready whenever you are. Still drinking water here, of course. I didn't hydrate well at first, but now I'm a little bit better. I've been drinking more water now. Alright, there's one of these. All easy enough. One party member left, there they are. A black mage, no, a thaumaturge. Good to have them. Oh yeah, I don't have the splash damage skill here, so it's only Malefic. I forget we're on their level here. Level 16. The first gate is open. Actually, I don't know if we're gonna have time for a leveling roulette. I don't think I'm gonna go for that because I don't want to go much beyond the end of the hour. Because I need some time to like have a meal, have dinner or something, and then go for the stream with Ronin and company. Again, I think it's still happening. Just need to double check, maybe. Let's get one of these. I don't even need to worry about the tank going on first, but let's get some. Let's let Sapphire do it first. These ones are so simple and easy that you don't need to bother with that necessarily. Let's keep going. Maybe I didn't need to sprint here. Oh, there we go. And I'll maybe arrive faster by sprinting. I'll do combust on this one. Ledge Leaper. Lovely looking thing, isn't it? I'll get rid of it soon. Before those boulders give way. I never got as far as the boulders breaking. And the Yardstones coming in. Yardstones is what come up. Never gotten as far as that, but there they are. Yeah, those ones. I never gotten as far as them actually making it. We always defeat this enemy first. Oh, somebody in the chat said, good game, thank you for partying in a really nice way in the chat. I really liked it. I should do the same, I like it. Like they had a little star symbol as well. That was really nice. Let's give them a player commendation. They were all very nice. Oh yeah, they use like a little star symbol, like kind of like the one I use a lot. I need to know like the alt code for that because when I search for that star symbol, like either that like transparent one or white one, and then the more black one, they give me an alt code, but it never really works in my keyboard. So I need to know what the alt code for that excuse me, what the alt code for that actually is. But I don't know how I can find that out if I can't find it in Google. Are you getting more comfortable with healing? I have gotten very comfortable with that, but I haven't practiced in a while, Bob. That's kind of why I wanted to do a roulette. I haven't been playing enough off the stream, and mostly in the level 50 dungeons I'm not confident enough. So yeah, we're not gonna have enough time for another roulette. Not, you know, they're not gonna be as fast as this. So thank you for joining me here, Lurin. We have a little bit of extra time, so let's go do a few things in the gold saucer. Why not? We can do some of the weekly challenges. There's I think we're gonna have... Oh no, actually no. I wanted to do a gate, but we're not gonna have enough room for that because the next one is at the top of the hour. Let me see what gate is going on right now, though. I might be able to do it, depending on what it is. But yeah, thanks for the help, Lurin. Don't worry, we're still gonna play more together. Whether on or off the stream. I'm hoping to do more off the stream as well. But time, I don't have time. And sometimes time is not there for you. So a leap of faith, I had a suspicion it was going to be motherfucking leap of motherfucking faith. I'm so sick of this gates, seriously. Like, if you want me to find something bad to say about this game, yes, I have one bad thing to say, and only one bad thing. The fact that this gate is the one that you see the most often. Like, seriously, it feels like it's every other gate sometimes. My god. Why does it have to be this one so often? Jumping puzzles, ugh, yeah. Not sure if I would call it a puzzle necessarily. It's just a high difficulty thing. I keep comparing it to ghosts and goblins. Or ghouls and goblins. I'm not gonna bother with the other trophies. I'm just gonna do this as fast as possible. Definitely not gonna bother with the golden trophy unless I have enough time for that. Oh, you better do this on your subathon, Illurin. Oh my gosh. Rest in peace, Illurin. Because you probably will, he's saying. Is that an incentive for your subathon? But yeah, this could be done. Hashtag pain, yeah. I feel your pain already. I know how this is. You know what? I'm gonna try that silver one. Why not? It's a risk, but risk, reward, all of that. They say that if you don't take risks, you don't win, but they forget that you don't lose either. Can you jump to that one? I think I saw somebody jump there, but it's a little bit difficult, but I'm gonna try anyway. Risk and reward, you see? Even though I just said that, I still bother with it. Honestly, I always like keep saying that I'm somebody that doesn't like to take risks, doesn't like high difficulty things, but honestly, I really do try my best. I end up going for those risks anyway, like I'm doing right now. This one is not as hard as the last one, but still, I'm not underestimating this one. Yeah, we can jump to the wood here. Because the thing about this is that I entered this gate a little bit late into it. But there's still like 7 minutes left, so yeah, I think we're fine. All things considered. Look, it's far from being all over. What's really tough about this is that it always respawns you all the way back to the beginning. It's one of the things that makes it super difficult. But yeah, the reason why I was comparing it to Ghosts and Goblins is that in that game, the jumping is pretty much the same. That, oh my god, I thought I wouldn't make it there. The thing about the jumping in that game, the thing that makes that game difficult is that you can't control the jump while you're jumping. Like you would in Super Mario or many other games. Sonic even has that. And like you have to decide what direction the jump is gonna be before the jump. Once you jump, it's committed to being like that already. Let's see. Let's go to the goal first. Before we go for the golden cactuar. Oh, oh! Almost didn't make it. Like as soon as I scored that goal, now it's fine. Let's see if we can make it to the golden cactuar. Because it's been a while since I haven't like been able to reach the goal at the end, but when you just interact with the goal there, even if you don't leave the attraction from the goal, like if time runs out for you, you're still fine afterwards. Guess we're gonna find out. Like the golden one is meant to be the most difficult for a reason. Seriously, I'm so sweaty right now. My palms always get so sweaty. Mom spaghetti. Like seriously, meme aside, they literally do get sweaty. That's like that. That's like the biggest nervousness and anxiety sign I display. Like, you know, there's many signs, but like the one that is always there for me. We could have no other signs of like nerves or anxiety, but oh my god. But the one that always shows up there is that one. That was a bad jump, but I think we're fine. Even if we don't make it to the end, I think we already, like, got... Oh, you know what? Where there's danger, there's opportunity. Pinch you a chance of that. Now I have the opportunity to have that silver cactuar that I skipped. So I'll take it. Don't forget, Yoshi P has done these jumping gates on stream, and even he was saying he hates them, and he's the game's producer. Come on, come on! Like, seriously, at least they shouldn't make it they shouldn't make this one be the one that is there the most often, like in the gate rotation. Or is my luck so bad? Like, I don't know, can you all confirm? Anybody else who's done enough gates in this game? Like, seriously, every other gate is a fucking leap of motherfucking faith. It's ridiculous. This one is super difficult. Wow. Like, it's just one narrow branch right there. But it's not as narrow as it seems. That's the thing with it. Let's jump! That's how you know he's a true gamer. What I really love about all the leaps of faith, though, is everybody at the end. I think you're able to see that. Cheering people on, like, they face in the direction of the golden cactuar, and they do the light stick emote, which I need to get, by the way. I keep procrastinating on buying it because it's not that expensive. I could get it. And I put it in the rotation. I would use it for so many things, I think. But mostly this. I would like to do that as well, like stand with everybody else at the end and cheer people on. I love it. When you were playing FF14 a lot, you never got one? Always got the shooter one? Yeah, maybe they changed it after time, or maybe I really am that unlucky. That's so freaking funny. Like, the thing I do the most off stream with Final Fantasy XIV is gold saucer stuff. At least for now. And so I do a lot of gates, mostly during the challenges. Once I finish the challenges, I don't do them as much, even though they have rewards. But yeah, this is the one I get the most, and it's ridiculous. I get it though, like, it's not the gate itself that I hate. It's these kinds of things I regularly don't do, but like, oh my god, that was so freaking close. Did you see that? Like, that's the thing. I usually hate these things, but as a gate, it works out well. And they make it short enough. Like, it's a high difficulty thing, but it's not long enough to be really impossible. They make it short enough, even if you get respawn all the way back to the end. Let's get out of here. See, there's not enough people cheering the others on. Only 2 right now. So if I could join them. Oh yeah, 2000 NGP, let's go. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's finish in that victorious note right there. Let's see if we can raid anybody. Yeah, because Ronin, HeroTuber Ronin is gonna have the Fortnite stream, but yeah, like I need some time in between to do a few things, to eat something and rest a little bit. Otherwise, I would love to end it and immediately just jump into Fortnite with him and raid him, but not gonna be able to do it like that. Let's end it right here. Yeah, there's no reason for me to go to an inn right now. Free to play a level cap, you see. So let's see what happens if I use the compass, because why not? But alright, yeah, let's end it right here with the golden saucer music in the background, like this. Give me 1 second. Alright, so yeah, before we wrap things up, let me see who we can raid right here, so we can start getting ready for that. But in the meantime, yes, who am I raiding? I'm about to find out. But yeah, a reminder of what we have for the rest of this week. So, with this fantastic looking graphic courtesy of Nikki on Ko-fi, also on Twitter, and the art by Saikun on Pick Crew. So Final Fantasy XIV Saturday today. Tomorrow we finish the week as we usually do with Japanese learning. We could not have that last week, unfortunately. But let's do it right tomorrow. Back on Renshu and back with mostly kanji practice. I did do a little bit of kanji practice yesterday, so if it goes well, we could even see new kanji tomorrow. Okay, let me see who I'm gonna raid. Let me see who I'm gonna raid though. Because it also depends on how long people have been streaming. Because if I see that they've been streaming for like 9 hours, I'm probably not gonna rate them because they may be close to ending. Unless it says like it's a 24-hour subathon or something. There's a lot of people playing FF14. I really appreciate the suggestion, Lurin, and she's a great person to rate, but I'm gonna go for somebody who also streams... Wait. Okay, yeah, they've been live for like an hour and 48 minutes. Somebody who also streams FF14 a lot, and she's currently doing FF16. She created some of the assets I use for my tea, for like my teapots and stuff, so... Why am I not able to center myself here? Hold on. Let me... My keybind... Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So yeah, BMimi33 is doing FF16 right now, so yeah, that will do. Seriously, whenever that's written down, I kind of need to pay close attention to it because it looks so similar to FFXIV, right? So, yeah, I gotta be careful with that. But yeah, I hope to see you on that Japanese learning stream tomorrow. Let's end it here right now. Thank you, Maynex, for joining me on this fantastic Final Fantasy stream. No pun intended. I just like saying the word fantastic a lot. Yeah, this splendid Final Fantasy XIV stream right here, alright? But yeah, feel free to copy and paste the invasion from another dimension if you want to participate in the chat. And let's rate BMimi33. Another great VTuber that has created some fantastic assets. Like the teapot you're seeing right here, she created that. Tataru teapot, she calls it. So it's maybe based on Tataru from Final Fantasy XIV. I actually don't know the whole story. But alright, let's end it right here. Let's rate. I'll see you tomorrow for Japanese learning on YouTube. Otsukaresama deshita. Come to me if it says learn. For the raid, maybe. Otsukaresama minna.